All right, guys, that's 13 miles, an hour and 32 minutes. How we're gonna do it, guys.
Good job, way to go, man.
Thank you. All right, guys, almost there. Welcome back to the channel. This is Andrew, running with Dr. Andrew. Today I'm doing a easy 5-mile run today. Today's been a good day today, nice and warm, about 64 or so it feels great out here. Legs are feeling pretty good after the race. Not too so, a little sore, but not terribly bad. After the first time I ran a half marathon, this was back in 2008, I was out of commission for at least a week or so. I was hurting, had a IT band syndrome in both legs, and see, consistency is definitely the key. Keep running, keep training smart is number one, and consistency is how you're going to get there running without injuring yourself, and also being able to do a shakeout run right afterwards. You know, being able to recover after a hard run like that. The race went really well, very competitive. I was 21st place, and there are several people that were you know, below 120, and a few of us on 130, in 130s or so. Definitely a very fast race, which is incredible because West Plains, Missouri is not a very big town. About 12,000 people live there. So it's not a terribly large town, but there's just a lot of competition, and a lot of people from a bigger town called Springfield, Missouri come and run there. Have a lot of cross-country kids. West Plains has a great cross-country program. A lot of kids from Mountain Home come over there as well and have a great program there. Sees a lot of fast people. Like I said, the first person that won first place overall male was a 113, so definitely very impressed. And the second person was 115, so a lot of fast people. This race was great, definitely great. It was organized very well. You know, all the signs, all the volunteers did an awesome job out there. Especially it being a little cold. It's not the coldest it's been out there before, but 30 degrees, definitely pretty cold for somebody just to sit out there and direct traffic and things like that. Keeping it safe out there, definitely appreciate it. Definitely, what a race, guys. A lot of fun. I usually like racing even if I don't get the time I want. It's just a lot of fun being out there and being able to be pushed by somebody else that's faster than you. That was a lot of fun. There's a couple guys that beat me in my age group. I passed him, he passed me. One guy had to tie his shoes. He was able to catch up with me. And definitely very competitive at the end. The guy that said, hey, good job at the end, he's the one that beat me. Around mile 7 or so, I tried to keep up with them. It just felt great just to kind of run with them and try to keep the pace and keep your rhythm. It was just great. I don't really get that a whole lot since I trained by myself, so it was definitely very fun. All right, guys, speaking of running, let's go running.
All
All right, guys, let's get done with that 5 mile run. And like I said, my legs felt pretty good after that half marathon run. Not too bad. Just a little sore, which I was anticipating it, but definitely I was able to run through the soreness there. The run itself went pretty well. I think I probably started off a little too fast. The first mile was probably at under 6 minutes, I think, or excuse me, under 7 minutes, about 6:45, 6:50-ish or so, which was faster, but I felt like I could continue on with that pace. So my pacing is probably off a little bit what I think I can do compared to what I actually train. And also, whenever you're running races, trust the mile markers over your watch. You know, sometimes your watch might be off a little bit. My watch was totally off compared to the mile markers. So first mile was on my watch said 0.8, so not quite a mile. So each mile was kind of, you know, it was off just a little bit. So I was trusting more the mile markers, looking at what time the total time was, and that really helped me out to kind of see where my pacing was at, and also just running with other individuals that I feel like I could keep up with, and knowing I could still keep that pace there. So it was very challenging, but very good. But I think I probably did start off a little too fast, being a little excited. It was cool, nice and cool, and you know, first big long race I've had in since almost a year. Even though I've done some 5Ks, this race is the first longer race from half marathon and greater since last April there. But definitely a very good race. Really pleased with this. So this week I've completed about 38 miles, so it's a little bit lower mileage this week just because I did do that race, and I was trying to rest on Friday and not have as many miles, and then we'll pick back up again next week with a lot lower lower intensity, but more mileage, and then we'll start to kind of peak down a little bit too after that. During the race, like I said, there was 93 people that ran this race, and I got 21st. So that kind of tells you what kind of times. There was 43 people, I believe, that got under 2 hours in the half marathon. So very competitive. And there was, you know, several people that had under an hour 20 minutes, several people at an hour and 20 minutes or so, and so a very competitive race. So definitely a fun one to do, pretty hilly to run in, so I'm pretty pleased with that because of the elevation and a lot of hills with that race there. So let's see what the chart looks like. And so you can kind of see that we are at 38 miles for the week, a lot decreased compared to the last week was at 70 miles, but this is week 11. And then so we're going to spike back up just a little bit, and then we'll start to kind of gradually go back down until April 9th, which is the Haggai Marathon that I'll be running there. And also, you know, during the race too, I'd like to talk to you a little bit more about that. There was this really young girl singing the national anthem. I thought it was very good. So that kind of videotaped the whole thing on the last vlog. So if you've missed that vlog, I will post a little link. I'm not sure if it's on the left or right. We'll pick which one it is. And also at the end screen, I'll put a link for that video too if you've missed that. So this concludes this video, so I hope everyone keeps safe out there, keep running, and we'll see you next time.